Okay, so welcome to Asemic writing. Here is a pencil and a little piece of paper I used before with a cutout. But let's put that aside and start with the feminine aspect of Asemic writing. So this means when we look at feminine lines, they are more rounded, more soft, almost bubbly and cuddly, if I can put it that way. Like these words that have shape and a little bit of a scribble. Now, masculine on the other side is very sharp, edgy, and jagged, and also pressing really hard. Normally used to express anger, of course. And then you always get the in-between blend of not too feminine and not too masculine. So I call this a gentle blend, and that means you get to use more of your own style of handwriting and just give expression to that in an Asemic writing way. On the next page, we might try out, let's see, I think we can use the marker, yeah, any marker will do. Now let's try and write a few lines and just practice the art of Asemic writing. Remember, you're trying to write down your thoughts and feelings without making the writing readable or legible. You are disguising your words and getting your ideas out in a way where you're sort of writing while you're talking to yourself in your head, trying to solve this puzzle or this riddle about what you are feeling. And don't overthink it. Go as fast as you can and make as many ugly writing mistakes as you possibly could fit into a word. So I think we might just draw a heart out here and then fill the heart shape with some writing. This is obviously just one way of using the Asemic writing. I've also used it in the back of paintings, and sometimes when I feel really creative, and I'm not going to demo that here today, but when those moments happen, you can fill a page with the words that are mean or rude or ugly, or the ones that you just want to get out. And then when you come back to that page, you are going to cover that writing with paint and then paint something over it. It's a wonderful way to get and give expression to all of these emotions we have. Journaling in this way or writing in this way helps your subconscious mind really work through a problem. And when you're done, when you put that pen or pencil down, it's almost like you are complete in the way that you thought this through. No longer do you have those rolling thoughts and ideas and the what I could have, would have said if. You actually have answers. And the next time a similar situation comes across your path, you will be able to rid it much easier. And you'll also have the words to do that. Now what I've got here is a dip pen with ink, and just the same way as I was writing with the marker, I'm just using a different tool to do the same thing. And I love the dip pens. They are really nice and they give your writing that vintage look, which I like. I like that. And I mean, nobody can read what I'm writing there. And And that's the beauty of Asemic writing, is just giving expression to whatever feelings or emotions you have and putting them down on paper without the expectation of writing something or being grammarly correct or even thinking about your spelling. Just scribble it out. I know it takes a while to get used to writing in this way, but once you do this and get back to normal writing, it helps your brain to just stay a little bit more focused. I love Asemic writing. Now next we might try another approach. So let's see, what are we going to do on the next page? How about okay, so I want you to see this in this way. When you have that initial expressive idea or those initial moments of anger, write them out hard and fast and loud, like loud writing. Then come back to your book, and the next time you sit down, you are going to work through those thoughts. Really think about what you would have said, think about what you could say, and write that down in Asemic writing. And then next up, you can come up with final sitting. So this time you'll know exactly what you wanted to say, and you can give expression to that on a page as if you are talking to the person who this note is for. And then lastly, I always finish up my Asemic writing with a blessing. So this section we can call the blessing, and write down a blessing for that person because we have reached the point of forgiveness and we have let go of that angry state or angry moment, and it's now time to pick up the pieces and do some mending. And a blessing is a really good way to mend a situation. Right, that's all. And all you need to do is take one page and practice. And when something happens, practice again.